bro. Meme, Asian parents. I like the concept, the epitome of the concept versus the Keeper Slayer verse. Just so you know, the Keeper Slayer verse is my personal fan-made verse, which you might never hear about. It's a web novel web novel, which focuses around Keeper Slayers, Keepers, etc., etc. Check the synthesis to know more about it and its power system, but it has like one chapter. Probably gonna upload it like tomorrow. But I'm just saying, through the final arcs of Keeper Slayer, people get very overpowered. Heck, this goes on throughout the entire series, whether it be the beginning or the end, especially the main character, because this man literally has the ability to devour concepts at some point, and even obliterate them from existence, even partially affecting reality itself. Don't get me about the fact where his power levels literally the strength of a singular atom from fiction. I know, may seem unbalanced, but let's be honest. Authors, keepers, are all very overpowered in their own right. I mean, even the weakest keepers and keeper slayers, unbound, like unrestricted, are universal plus. So let's be honest. Shin, who at this point is at the level of a singular smallest atom from the real world, literally shows fiction such. Okay, tell me, did Scarlet King solo a singular atom from the real world? No. Does the SCP verse as a whole equivalent to that? No. I'm just pushing it too far with this. MHA. No. Naruto. No. DBZ. That's not even close. The SCP verse obliterates. I'm just saying though, Demon Slayer. I don't even have to say anything if you're good at scaling. I don't even have to say anything. I'm just saying. Anyways, what we're talking about is the concept, the origin concept. Of course, none of you know what origin concepts are. Basically, they're conceptual fragments or concepts themselves, which stabilize and have the power to alter reality. This reality very fracturally itself. Okay, so if someone were to gather origin fragments, or origin concept fragments of, let's say, space, they could warp space in such a way it can flicker in reality, presuming they use all of their origin conceptual fragments' power, because that is a very overpowered ability, but not like we can sense it at all. It's just too weak. Why is it my thing turning? What's this? Probably just me. No, it is not just me. It's just appearing on my phone. Anyways, how would this work out? It's easy. Shin negs. Okay. Assuming these things are in the fictional war arc, yes, shin negs. Basically meaning, if they're in fiction, shin negs. I mean, the only possible answer you could think that could possibly beat him or equal him is the smallest atom, like the smallest dimension in everything in the real world. So like, that's what he equates to. And you may be thinking, he's weak. How does he solve fiction? I don't think you know the difference between fourth-dimensional beings and third-dimensional beings. I mean, first of all, Keeper Slayers and Keepers are way stronger than Universal in normal terms. Since they're 4.5-dimensional beings. They may be seen as universal in our logic, but in their world, they are far beyond that. Probably the level of 1A or something. So, yeah. the weakest characters in this verse, specifically the keepers, slayers, and others, are pretty overpowered, with the weakest of them literally being 1A plus, which is very overpowered, by the way. So, like, I'm just saying. Oh, don't forget, like, then you have Shin literally fusing with the world, well, entire multiverse, which was only a few inches weaker than the real world itself. Then proceeds to obtain all of the origin conceptual fragments in existence itself and fuse it into a core concept known as all concept. Then proceeds to obliterate fiction itself with it. He's already done too much. It's a confirmed win. I mean, the Asian parents would probably last a few minutes at most. A few minutes at most. Saying that they don't bring out the Asian dads. If they do that, they can last a few hours at most. I don't think you understand how strong Asian parents are. Like authors, they are based off of real people, which gives them a gigantic power boost. So, yeah. Along with that, they're kind of like CBs. No, not CBs. CBs are basically known as conceptual beings that will travel through space in universes. No, they are not like keepers. Instead of being made of concepts themselves or purified conceptual fragments, instead, they are made out of conceptual fragments. That is it. So yeah, Shin would decimate. No, Scar King does not solo. I'm just saying, bro. But like, from my personal perspective, he solos though. Don't even talk about the fact where he literally has 8 whole power systems, excluding the natural ones. I mean, with the natural ones, he has like 9. Wait, no, 10. He has 10 power systems in total. Well, I mean, that's the end of this video show. Ever had some debate about Asian parents literally soloing? I mean, they sure do totally solo fiction, but I mean, in their reality version, of course, they solo. You would just need one, and they solo, literally. So, another. Also, one other feat about Shin. Well, not Shin, but the entire story itself. One of its differing stories, which isn't actually on Webnovel or any sort of website, and is I Create My Own Legend. Heard something. Basically, at the end of the series, the MC, Yggdrasil, creator of all existence in that verse, we're taking a singular, Yggdrasil, that is Yggdrasil, taking an attack from me, the author. Okay, what I mean is, the main character used one of his abilities, Heavenly Rider, turned one of my, well, I don't have a keyboard, let's just say I had a keyboard, into some sort of pen attack. It came from a 4th-dimensional being. Literally, it has the power to take down practically the entirety of fiction. It's an attack from a 4th-dimensional being. Wait a second, now that I think about it, doesn't this make him scale over the entire Keeper Slayer verse? I never thought about that. And he technically scales over the entire Keeper Slayer verse. I'm just saying. He took an attack, well, not necessarily an attack, but a strike from a 4th-dimensional being. You see any anime or manga characters doing that? No. So, therefore, technically he solos the entire verse. Wait, no, this is not the main character. Wait, saying the main character can pull off the same feat, he could technically literally take down the entirety of fiction. Huh. Well, I guess that's just the end of this video. 10 minutes long. Damn, that's long. But anyways, bye-bye. Also, with the power of the one and only 13 billion power in the one and only League of Legends. Wait. What the heck? 13 billion power in Rise of Kingdoms. I command you all to subscribe and tell other people about this. We will spread